Hey guys, what's happening? I thought it was time I did a chill with Pete. Haven't done that for a while, so here we are. Might upload it today, I'm not sure. Probably will. But anyway, if I do, then you'll know that this morning I got these guys in the post. Now, as you can see, I've taken the cellophane off. I've washed the models themselves. Yeah, I mean, looking at it, and I've read through the rules that come with it for these guys. It looks very simple, which is one of the things that really appealed to me about Zombicide, the simplicity of it. And it's going to do exactly what I want it to do, just help my teams out. Now, on opening the box, I saw that you could get, well, so you're getting it, but not that way around. The cards are. Obviously the cards are in cellophane, which I've taken off. So put these to one side for a moment. I saw these guys. I thought, that's a lot of cards. What's that all about? And it's just 6 cards, one for each dog, in all the different languages. Because first of all, I thought, oh no, I've bought a foreign version of it or something. But get to the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's all the ones you need. Just these here. Alright. Gaspard, the American Bulldog. Moog, the American Bulldog. Different colour schemes, which is kind of cool. Cherry, the Blue Heeler. Yeah. Lucien, the Blue Heeler. We've got Bismuth, the German Shepherd. And Martins, the German Shepherd. That's the only ones you need. Obviously it's got the rules for them as well. And the let's take these out of the box. I know I've been kind of lazy with this chill because I'm doing it on my actual laptop, and this isn't the camera to be showing off miniatures to, but I think they're kind of cool sculpts. You know, they're the lead, and they come off on these little support bases, which are kind of cool. So, free brown, free lighter brown. Yeah. So I'm going to enjoy painting those guys up. And yeah, I think I'll be able to start adding them into the old campaigns pretty soonish. As soon as I paint them, really. Talking of painting Zombicide, I've finished painting my toxic runners. So I'm onto the walkers now. So that's the survivors done, and the zombivore versions. The abomination, and now the runners. So all I've got is the walkers left, so that's good news. So hopefully it won't take me too long on that one. As I've said many times before, I'm not painting them to a high standard or anything, just my what I call gaming standard, which is just like one step below what I call tabletop standard. See, my standards are going to vary from everybody else's, and I realise that. But here's in my head, for want of a better expression, golden demon standard, the best, or tournament standard, or competition standard awesomeness, that you reach that sublime plateau of awesomeness. That's just there. And then below that you got tabletop standard, which these days people's tabletop standards and mine, they seem quite high. So your version of tabletop standard seems to be on the increase, as I think people are getting better at painting, and the products are getting better, and techniques are becoming more vastly shared, especially with stuff like YouTube and so on, to share all the knowledge out there. So I think that's kind of cool. So I'm just fiddling with my t-shirt here. I'm looking at the guys there, thinking it's all creased there. Yeah, so there's that. Then gaming standard, which is what I refer to as gaming standard, which is get them painted good enough to play with and enjoy them. So good enough, so quite going back into the 80s and that, like when I was at school and so on, that I would have referred to them, I would have classed that as really good painting standard, awesome stuff. But by today's standard, it's not. So, but it's above the basic standard, like your 3 colour minimum and all that kind of thing. So, yeah. So it's somewhere between 3 colours minimum and tabletop standard, but I call it gaming standard. So I'm not spending a whole load of time because I've got so many of them to do. Obviously, when I crack open this guy, there's a lot of miniatures in there, and that's just going to be a long, ongoing process. Because obviously, I'll be having an orc army then. That's my orc army there. I've got a few boys separate from that, but other than that, that is my orc army, still in its cellophane. Obviously, I'll have space wolves as well, which I will probably keep. Obviously, the option is to keep them or sell them. Do I need another Space Marine faction? Don't know, because I've got Ultramarines, Blood Angels, and Dark Angels. But yeah, they might be kind of cool to do. Oh, by the way, no coffee with eggs. You know, tea. Kind of trying to cut down on sugar, and I don't have sugar in tea. But this is a bigger cup, so it's going to take longer. As you know, chill repeats usually is the length of time it takes you to drink the drink, which could be a long time today. So yeah, first sip is usually pretty hot. It keeps it very hot in this cup. There you are, yes, but your mouth does kind of tend to get dry when you're talking a lot. Pop it there to one side. So yeah. Also, as you know, I've got the Hordes faction book, and I'm just looking for it without knowing anything about it. Lovely, beautifully illustrated, lovely colour pictures, and it just looks really cool. Trying to get my teeth into that. So that's that. Main rule book on its way still. What else? Salute. Hopefully by the time you see this, it will be confirmed that I am definitely going to Salute. And you know, I was looking at it to start thinking it's a lot of dosh even just to get there, you know, from Plymouth to London, for me, plus your travel card when you get there to get across London and so on. I mean, you're looking at £100 just to get there. Then the entrance fee, and you got to, like, well, I'm taking packed lunch because there's no way I'm buying food up there. So yeah, that's quite an expense in itself, and I'm not going to want to go there and come away empty-handed, am I, guys? Who's going to go to something like that and not buy stuff because I haven't got enough already, right? Yeah, I know. But I was talking it over with my wife, and you know, I was saying I can't. I just feel too guilty. I can't justify spending all that money just to go there. But we were talking, and she's so awesome, my wife. She just made me think. Well, she basically said, "Go. You want to go? Go. It's fine with me. You know, if you can get the money together now, go. Because you might not be able to next year. It's not very well saying I can plan for it, but you don't know the future, do you? You might not even be here in 12 months' time, you know, let alone be able to go to a convention like that. And from what I can see, Salute's one of the biggest, well, the biggest wargaming convention in the UK. It's like, you know, the Adepticon of America or whatever. Really, really big stuff. So, yeah, I am going to be going to that. I'm going to travel out with my friend Ralph, and yeah, hopefully we can sort of pass time quicker by going together, because I mean it's a long old journey, a good 4.5 hours journey even by train, and it's going to be I mean I moan about that, But watching Jay's sort of, what was it, 9 or 11 hour journey to get to Adepticon, I'm just thinking, wow, that is a long journey. And he drove as well, and that's so tiring, isn't it? Whereas all I've got to do is get to the station and then back again, you know. So, and there you go. So yeah, so there's that. Looking forward to it though. The only one I've been to is the Poor 2015 one. It's in my videos anyway, you can see it there, and I'll hopefully do a better video of Salute, so that, I mean, you know, for guys that can't get there, you can see some of it through my eyes, at least the eyes of a beginner. Well, I still class myself as a beginner. It's coming up for a year since I started in the hobby now, the whole modelling and wargaming hobby. So I'm thinking, you know, I still think of myself as a beginner because everybody seems to have been doing it for years and years and years. Some people longer than I've been alive. They're what I call the veterans of the hobby. So yeah. The other thing is, by going though, it is also taking money away from the mini Warzone project, where I'm looking to build a completely separate structure from my house. Well, it might be joined on, I don't know, but it'll be a separate entity where people can come, you know, game with me and challenge me to games and stuff, and we can film it, we can put it up on YouTube, and then we can talk about it afterwards. We can do other videos there. And, you know, it's going to have toilet facilities, recreational facilities as well. And it'll be separate, so people haven't got to traipse in and out through the house. Also, I have dogs. Not everybody's keen on dogs, and my dogs aren't keen on everybody else either. So if it's separate, then it's a win-win situation, isn't it? Yeah, so we can do that. I'm looking at ways I can help finance that, because that's going to be quite an expense. Probably have to be broken down into stages, I imagine. Looking at maybe doing some of it myself, hopefully. How hard can it be? Yeah, there's a whole load of stuff there. I talked about Indiegogo in my P&Q because I pledged to Ash Barker's Indiegogo campaign, which will get me a mention at least, get Mini Warzone mentioned, and he obviously left Mini Wargaming and started his Indiegogo campaign, probably thinking, what have I got to lose, you know? I'm thinking kind of the same thing, you know. If people want to pledge, they will. If they don't, they don't, you know. Obviously, you can go around saying, yes, help me out, I can get this done, and I can do better videos and produce more content for you. And that's true. That is true. And there's other options. There's Patreon, which is kind of the internet begging thing. I just don't know what I think about that, really. There's all kind of paywalls that you can put up, you know, page content. I don't think I could justify doing anything like that. I want to do free stuff, and that's what I want to do, because I do this for fun. It's my hobby. But I'd like a more serious side to it as well, kind of separate. You know, I figure if you can get good enough content, maybe, I don't know, depends what you call it, I suppose, like a sort of tip hat. Somebody wants to do that, cool, there you go. I don't think you can do it in this country anyway, but yeah, I'll just be happy to get the dwelling built, and just to be able to do games and film. That'll keep me happy for a long time. It would obviously be doubled up as an office as well. Excuse me, a bit of dust on my space bar there, where my wife can go in and write, you know, her books and things. So that would be awesomely cool too. So we could get all this done. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. Gonna price it up at least. See what we can see. But you know, the whole. I'm sure most of you know mini wargaming and that kind of setup, and there isn't really anything else out there like that at the moment. I think Ash, who used to work there, will come up with a similar thing, and I'd kind of like to try and do the UK version, or a version like it, but British, you know, but do other stuff too. My dream is to do all games from Zombicide to Warhammer to Bolt Action to Ronin to Black Powder. My friend Ralph wants to show me a game called Saga, you know, whatever that is. That War Machine, Hordes. I want to do it all, you know, and get other people on board as well. And you know, could grow, you know, and eventually have to go somewhere else bigger, you know, rent a bigger office apartment, because you know, I'm only dreaming. But it's nice to talk about dreams, right? Reality comes from a dream. You gotta have a goal, I think. And I you know, nobody knows how long life is. Precious, it really is, and I've learnt that a lot in my lifetime, with different things. People come and go in your life and pass on, and it just makes you realise how precious life is, and you've got to do what you want to do now. You've got to live for now. That's my message today. Live for the moment, the present. Live in the moment, not the past, because that just gives you all kinds of hang-ups. It's okay to plan for the future, but do you living here and now? If you can do something now, do it. You know, you might not be around to enjoy it later on. That's the way I figure it. You know, I've got MS. I don't know how far or fast it's going to progress. This time next year, I might not be able to walk around and go to a journey to London and do that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't want to chance it though, so I'm going to go now. I want to go now. If it means I've got to cane the credit card, then so be it. That's what I will do. But yeah. Oh, that's a bit of a ramble, isn't it? What are we on? 18 minutes. I don't know. I'm enjoying my channel. I really am enjoying doing this. I'm only doing this video now because I'm feeling lazy and tired, and I want to paint. I want to paint so badly, but I can't right now. I just cannot. I haven't got the concentration at the moment to hold a miniature in front of me and start painting. I just can't. I want to so badly because I love painting. I love it. I absolutely love it. As you've seen, I've got 2 Zombicide battle reports up at the moment. The tutorial, which isn't really a battle report, it's just a quick showcase of the tutorial. And then what was the other one we did? House cleaning, I think it was called. The house cleaning mission from the Compendium. I think that was the one. Or was it a different one? Don't remember now. Might have been that one. But I played a game the other on our last zombie night. Oh, and it was so intense, man. There was at one point, I kid you not, every single zombie miniature was on the board, and we ran out. We needed more to put more on, and they're all chasing us around. And Ned, you know, the Ned character, he was kind of cornered, and the zone in front of him was full to the brim with zombies. Obviously he ain't gonna get into that zone and get out again, and I just thought, search. He had He had the glass bottle. He got gasoline. Molotov cocktail. In. Boom. Killed a lot of them in that zone. Job done. Off he goes. And it was such an epic moment. I wished we were filming it because it was like, yes! It would have been good because looking at it, you'd have thought it was set up for that, but it totally wasn't. And it was just brilliant, the randomness of finding the gasoline at that point on the search action. I thought, what the heck, what have I got to lose? Just do it. Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Of course, if I had these guys, might have been able to use one of these as a distraction. Well, I shall look into that as I paint them and trial out a few games with it. But yeah, loving doing the Zombicide videos. I hope you guys like them as well. And it won't be long. I'll be doing Toxic City more ones next, and then I'll be straight on to painting my Prison Outbreak set. Obviously by then, hopefully I'll have the money to get the Rumorg set and all the other expansions, Angry Neighbours. I'll get Zombie Dogs and all the other various bits and bobs that come with it. I'm already thinking of getting another storage box, Zombicide storage box, because they're so handy, very very handy for the game. And I'm looking at these. I was advised to get another unit like archers. I've got a unit of Legion of Everblight archers on the way. I think I'm done then. That's me. I can play hordes. I want to play hordes. So as soon as I got the paint on, I'm good to go. Jobs are good and learn the game. Start doing videos. Actually, I'm thinking. See, my goal this year was simple: to go to a couple of conventions. So Salute coming up next week, or this week actually, isn't it? Saturday. Cool, approaching fast. Yeah, Salute. So that'll be one other. That's what I'll be happy. So a much smaller one after that. And then my goal next year is to enter a tournament of some description, whether it's Hordes, War Machine, Warhammer, unlikely. I don't know if Bolt Action do them. Probably won't be entering that. Probably be a Hordes War Machine tournament. But I want to enter a tournament of some descript. And that would do me nicely, Jim. Whoever Jim is. So it's a lovely day here in Plymouth, which is a change. We've had a nice few days. As you can probably see, the lighting in my room isn't too bad, and this is just on a built-in camera on a laptop, so you know it's not bad at all. So I'm very very happy because the sun makes me happy. I think that's why I'm here as well, because it's a little bit darker in my modelling room. I'm hoping, if I get the building built, I'll have a whole new area in which to model. Or maybe lots of natural light coming in. That would be absolutely awesome. Yeah, I know a whole area to model, to chill, to game, and that'd just be awesome, man. It would be so awesome. Yeah, so I could model, the sun coming through the window, get some decent lighting in there as well, obviously, especially for the filming, if I'm going to be doing that. Then change the modelling room and just open it out and make it a walk-in wardrobe. That's what my wife wants to do, so yeah, crack on. Outside on our patio area, I want to look at getting a hot tub, because we just want one of those. That's just for personal pleasure, but yeah, that'll be sort out as and when. But the main thing is to get the mini Warzone building built and get in there. If we can't, I'll be just getting like a tent and set up a table and pretend. That'll be kind of funny. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to Salute, shall we? Because I'm just rambling here, and I've still got a fair bit of tea left, so so I will be filming hopefully a whole lot at Salute. So if you see me, please come up and say hello. If I see any of you guys that I recognise, I will do the same. That would be awesome. It'd be nice to meet people and just chill, chat, exchange pleasantries, whatever. And yeah, that would be really cool. So if you see me at Salute, say hi, and I will do likewise, hopefully. So yeah, I could see me falling asleep on the way home on the train. I'll try and stay awake. So what else is there? Anything else? I'm kind of thinking, what else is there to get into? I mean, I've got a rule set for Fistful of Kung Fu, which is like on the back burner. It's just there. I've got it. Dead Man's Hand. And I got that. That's there. It's just to one side. What is becoming more prominent in my hobby is the Warhammer 40k. That's the prominent one. Zombicide, bolt action, and hordes. With a little bit of Ronin thrown in for good measure. Here and there. I've got a couple of bits of scenery for Ronin. They might not be the best scale wise, but I think you can get away with them. Scenery intrigues me because it's stuff I've probably not got a lot of. But I'm a bit lazy in that respect as well. I've got a scenery kit to put together, one of the Warhammer ones, and I just haven't got around to it because I'm a lazy git. Just haven't done it. Did the Sanctum Imperialis. That still needs a bit of painting, but you could put it on the tabletop and play a game. So I'm happy having it as it is. Other stuff tends to be stuff I've either made myself or other people have made, like homemade terrain. I think that's some of the best terrain out there, to be truthful. And some of the guys doing the Idic Beer terrain challenge, and I meant to do that, and I'm sorry guys, I didn't. I just too much on the go, and I just couldn't get around to it. And you know, you just can't do everything. Especially when life gets in the way, you've got to start cutting certain elements out and trimming down here and there where you can. But yeah, put these videos out. 27, nearly 28 minutes now, so it's going to be a long one. I'm probably going to have to stop it here anyway, regardless of whether I finish this or not, because for one, I'm going to run out of stuff to say. Two, you're going to get bored with it if you're not already, and congratulations if you've made it this far. And three, it's going to take so long to render. So yeah, I'm probably going to call end of video here. I'll see you guys on the next video. Happy wargaming.